Hi, hello, welcome to Spell a Day. We're covering a spell every single day of the year, 362 of which are from the 5e PHB, 3 of which are homebrew, that's the +1 at the moment, and today's spell is Find the Path.
Up here on the left?
Yeah, I think you're right. Ah, shit.
What?
Oh, the path is blocked. We're gonna have to find another way around.
Huh?
Oh, path's blocked.
What do you mean?
6th level divination, casting time of 1 minute, range of self, components verbal somatic material, a set of divinatory tools, divinatory tools? Such as bones, ivory sticks, cards, teeth, or carved runes, worth 100 gold pieces and an object from the location you wish to find. Duration, concentration, up to 1 day. The spell allows you to find the shortest, most direct physical route to a specific fixed location that you are familiar with on the same plane of existence. If you name a destination on another plane of existence, a destination that moves, such as a mobile fortress, or destination that isn't specific, such as a green dragon's lair, the spell fails. For the duration, as long as you are on the same plane of existence as the destination, you know how far it is and in what direction it lies. While you are traveling there, whenever you're presented with a choice of paths along the way, you automatically determine which path is the shortest and most direct route, but not necessarily the safest route to the destination. Why is this 6th level? Utility! Yes, it has it. Could it be useful in the game? Potentially. Could it be useful for NPCs? Yeah, alright. Why is this 6th level? Why is it 6th level? 100 gold piece material cost as well? Concentration for a whole day? Why isn't it just passive? What is this spell? Casting time of a minute on top of all that. Why? Why all of this? Why did they think this would be so good? That's the only way I can justify these features, is that it was nerfed into the ground. Shortest route. If you have a map, or at least know the direction already, you don't need this spell. Sure, it'll show you the shortest path, not the safest, and by the time you get to this level, you have things like fly. You have limited teleport in the sense of dimension door. You have teleportation circle, and you're 1 spell level away from teleport outright. Why do you get this spell here? 100 gold piece item isn't consumed, that's fine. Why is it 100 gold pieces to get it in the first place? The spell's already not that good. Concentration for a day? All those other spells I just mentioned, some of which are concentration, namely the fly one, you now can't use. Any obstacle that you need to have a spell that uses concentration to get past on that shortest route, can't use it. Sorry, you're entering combat with enemies on that shortest route? Your concentration's already taken up holding this. Why? You also need to already specifically know the most direct path and have an item already from there. I'm sorry, which situation is going to come up? That's such a specific scenario where you find an item or you have an item that has been displaced from the location you're trying to go to that you do not already know where it is. Just buy a map! And hidden layers as well. You have to know the specifics of the hidden layer. What determines your familiarity with it? If it's already hidden, sure, you have an item from there and say, okay, I want to find Blank's lair. Maybe that works, I guess? Is that familiar? Is that familiar enough? I guess, I don't know. Okay. In a lost temple in a jungle somewhere, it's not on a map, no one knows a vague direction of it, but they know it's in this one jungle region. There's artifacts that have been scavenged from it, you cast the spell with this object involved. Do you know what's even from that city? I guess you can now find the city. Congrats. You now know the direction. Good, that one casting of the spell never needs to be used again. Mark it down on a map. Mark down that you know the compass direction of it from a specific point on a referenced part of the map. Done. One-time cast. You don't need to hold it. Why concentration for a day? I guess this can show you hidden paths. A cave under a waterfall. Some roadway hidden by an illusion. A tunnel that everyone thought had collapsed but still has an access point. 6th level concentration for a day. Again, this could be useful if it was lower level. Maybe that's why it's this level. It's to cap NPCs in world building wise, that depending on the setting, on how high level your spellcasters get, the people able to search for this stuff can't do that. Also, it only helps you search for a location, not an item, which you already... The thing is, it's just such a specific scenario where this is actually useful, and even in that scenario, there are other ways getting around it where you don't need to be consistently holding concentration. Why is it 6th level? With your base familiarity, when you have teleport, you could risk a teleport towards it. I know, yeah, there's a chance of failure, but if you're a bit more familiar with the item, Maybe I'm raving about this spell too much. In my games, even on NPC listings, never have seen this. Never. I don't even pick it up for NPCs. I can think of one exception of a Dwarven Miner who's picked this up. Underground, I guess, thinking about it. But the fact, you need an item from the location, so this is only good for lost cities and artifacts you found. That jungle scenario, an ancient Dwarven hold lost underground, or just needing to find a new path through tunnel systems. I guess concentration for a day. Am I grading the spell too harshly? Number it to below. 2 out of 10. There's still that scenario, and yes, there's situations where you have an item but have lost access to the location. Finding her out would be alright. Maybe in some NPC situations it'd be alright. Like, bottom of 2 out of 10. It's just useful enough. But for the level it's at, the gold cost, concentration for a day, I'm so wanting to put it at 1, but there is actually a use. Or, you know what? 1. 1 out of 10. I have never seen this picked up in any games by players. NPCs, rarely. Like, again, that one example of the Dwarven Archaeologist, Excavator, whatever. 1 out of 10.